Hello, this is a Chef Miguelito here, actually with Mike and Sandy Quast, TheRealParents.com.
We're here today with a new quick meal of the day. What's today, Mikey?
Today we're going to do quick soup.
Soup? What kind of soup?
Well, it's going to be chicken soup with some organic brown rice pasta, if you have it. Also with organic carrots, if you have it, and organic brown rice. Yeah, you could go in between the fusilli, which is fun, or the organic easy for me to say.
Yeah. Okay, let's go
organic brown rice.
Basically, this is going to be replacing a soup that you cook all day, because if you don't have time, you got the kids, you got to feed them, and you got about 10 minutes. You can have this done as long as it takes to cook the pasta, as long as it will take for your meal. Now, on the brown rice, with this organic brown rice that we get at Trader Joe's, we do not recommend microwaving that in the bag.
It says you can microwave it, but the bags are plastic, so microwaving plastic isn't the best thing for you and yours. So what we do is we just cook it on the stove top, 8 to 10 minutes. It's fine and it's done. So while you're doing that, you can be doing the rest of it. What we use typically is chicken base that has no added MSG to it. There are organic chicken bases out there too that come pre-made in like the little juice containers, so you could use either one. They're both very flavorful. This one you can kind of govern, how much flavor.
So let's start from the top here. To start out, the base of the soup is going to be filtered water, and you decide how much soup you need to have. Maybe you have half a pot, depending on how many kids you have, or a full pot. You put in as many tablespoons or teaspoons of mix as it requires for the base, and that goes in there first. That starts simmering. Then you're going to add carrots. Now, if you're in a quick bind, you're not going to cook carrots from scratch. So you're going to, canned carrots are fine for that. You don't want to have canned foods all the time, of course, but because of the aluminum. But what you can do is you could use canned carrots. They're already cooked, they're already soft. That will go in next.
You don't have to put those in too early, otherwise they could get mushy. But these are things that you can simmer the broth for 10 minutes or so, and then just put the things in at the end.
Just throw them in.
Exactly. And then you have the fusilli, which is fun curly cues, and we've kind of switched to brown rice pasta or 100% whole wheat pasta. And quite frankly, I'm a big pasta guy, but you can't really tell the difference between the traditional white pastas and some of this stuff.
There's some wheat pastas that we find grainy, but we actually really like the brown rice. We get this stuff at Trader Joe's. You could actually also get this at your health food store, or a lot of the big supermarkets now sell organic or brown rice pastas. So
or you could do like we used to do whenever I went over to my mother-in-law's house. She had a pretty ample pantry, so
a shop at your mother-in-law's house.
She'd wonder why I sounded like this walking out the front door.
Now, this is the thing. Your choice is that you can either have rice or pasta.
The whole sea.
Okay, so now in this kind of soup, you're not going to add the onions and the celery because that would take a while to boil and such. So this is just a quick meal for the kids. So now you're going to have your chicken broth, no MSG, your carrots. We put a lot of carrots in because the kids love carrots.
Kids
either your pasta or your rice. And then what we like to have on the side is some French bread. The kids love to have like a little chunk of French bread. We put a little smart balance on it or a little butter. If you can get a whole grain bread, even better. And there you go.
And you stir it a couple of times, and then voila, you've got quick chicken soup.
It's time to eat!
Especially this time of year when it's getting chillier out there to have the soup. So anyway, it's Mike and Sandy Quast, TheRealParents.com. Make sure you come visit our website and sign up for our quick tip of the day. And we look forward to seeing you then. Have a great day.